This is Diablo 4, and our goal is to create one of the best Necromancer builds in the game, the Booming Blood Necromancer.
Get the hell out of here!
Welcome mates, I'm BloodThirstyLord by Lordy, and in this video we'll be highlighting one of my favorite classes in Diablo 4 while providing a build guide on how to reach this strong and powerful state. This is going to be fun. Big ass golem that you get at level 25 with our Necromancer build, highlighting on screen. Yes, I have quite a lot of legendaries which provide quite a bit of advantages towards the gameplay itself, so we'll go through the build itself and how it all comes together. So the first thing you want to do is your abilities. You want to have your abilities in a certain order, and that is by putting a point into Decompose, which helps with decomposing enemies. Very nice. It gives you essence as well. Alongside that, that gives you bonus essence when they are getting decomposed, and the opportunity to do bonus damage as well by 10%. And then from there, we'll put 3 points into our living essence, which will allow to use more abilities because we have more essence to use. Very nice. Alongside that, use this flesh ability over here. With every lucky hit, your damage has up to 12% chance to create a corpse at the target's location. Really good against bosses and anywhere in the game because it'll work with the rest of the kit. And with this build being the Booming Blood build on the Necromancer, there's a lot of things that come together to make this happen. Then we have the Blood Mist ability, which will make us immune for 3 seconds and also do damage to enemies around us. By stacking this in a certain way with these aspects over here, you will end up having the chance to leave behind a corpse at the same time. So this is great, and it's going to work with another ability that we have, which is going to be on one of our weapons, and that is the one over here. We have a Blood Mist triggers corpse explosion on surrounding corpses. When Blood Mist detonates a corpse, its cooldown is reduced by 0.5 seconds. So the goal that you can start to see already is that you want to spawn as many corpses as you can, have Blood Mist activate, then activate the explosion of every aspect there because of this ability here, having that legendary ability added onto it. When that does occur and exploding all those around it, you get reduced cooldown on each corpse that does detonate in that cooldown, pretty much being able to spam this ability Blood Mist as much as possible. And we can highlight the ability in action very soon. And the rest of the build highlights core explosions, which obviously is a very important part, doing more explosive damage with a corpse. Really nice, and also have increased radius as well. Then from there, you want to go down to this ability here, the Death's Embrace, put 2 points there, essentially get more resistance towards yourself and do more damage towards enemies that are close by in proximity, which is going to work pretty well with using explosions of any sort. And then the last part you want to put point into is the Army of the Dead, so you can have an ultimate, and that also does exploding damage, and alongside this upgrade here, and also having a 50% chance to leave behind a corpse as well. So everything in this ability, this skill tree, is allowing us to drop a whole bunch of corpses close by in order for us to activate with our character, and that's very cool. The rest of the kit is highlighted here. It's got barrier abilities, which go in conjunction with this legendary item right here. So that means I'm pretty much going to take less damage when the barrier is up no matter what. And then some other abilities over here as well. Some of them are more critical, others are just there because I have so many of these legendary items, and it's just amazing to have them all work in conjunction together to a certain degree. So that's our build with those components, and the Book of the Dead gets kind of interesting. You want to have make sure that your skeletal warriors do have this benefit here, being Reapers, and also the second ability or the second charge. Reapers have a 50% chance to carve the flesh off enemies, forming a corpse. It's going to end up working really well with the rest of the kit. Then we have Skeletal Mages running the last variant on there on the Bone variants. Each time a Bone Mage dies from its own attack, they leave behind a corpse and fortify you for 11% and your base life as well. So that's really cool. So they're leaving corpse behind, we're getting more tankiness and more of a reduction towards enemy damage. Perfect. And then we have our Golem as well. Each time your Bone Golem takes up to 20% of its maximum life as damage, it sheds a corpse. So we essentially have corpses everywhere, and with our abilities that we have over here, we can use them in order to make that component come to truth with the Blood Mist ability. So I'm going to highlight in action as we do a dungeon. So let's jump into it. This is going to be quite fun. So what we can do right now, we have absorption, so we're not going to take any damage. There's a whole bunch of corpses already. Activate Blood Mist when you can, and just go around. Look at that. That is beauty. And guess what? I have another Blood Mist straight away. That's the benefit of this build. It is so disgustingly good. We can spawn other skeletons if we want to. Make sure we have them all ready. Perfect. Got the whole crew here. The skeleton crew is on site, and they're going to clean up the enemy team like it's nothing. Love that. Perfect. Let's open this door. Can't open it yet. Let's go to the next objective, which is finding, hopefully, a key of some sort. But you can do this quite well, and you do have the base explosion that you have with the character as well. You can activate the right click with other abilities, so it's always nice. Then Blood Mist, just to walk through like it's nothing. And that's why it gets the name of the Booming Blood. And done by BloodThirstyLord. What a perfect conjunction there. Got enemy over here as well. We're going to ulti, and then go to Blood Mist. Oh my god, that damage. That is beautiful. I just got pulled by the guy. Don't die, don't die. We can't die, surely we can't. Go slam that. Blood Mist again. Loving it. Perfect. I can do it again. That's the best part about the cooldown. Once you hit a couple of corpses on the way, it's just perfect. And let the skeletons take over. It's all theirs. Am I spawning some of the characters back in? Blood miss again? Oh my god. I'm loving it. Okay, let me get the shiv. I want the legendary. Or the rare item. Thank you. I'll take that. That's the best part. In this game, in Diablo 4, you can make builds that just work so darn well together. And this is one of them. Definitely one of them. I just want to showcase the practicality of how to use this build in action when it comes down to the actual gameplay. Because it is explosive as hell. I can tell you that. And this is only in beta, so this build can even get better and better. But right now, it's working pretty darn well in my opinion. Thank you for that boost. This is actually quite a difficult area. But with my build, it makes it quite easy. Because my skeletons are dying. So let's give them some healing there. So let's continue past. What I'm hunting for is other legendaries that give some crazy build opportunities. But this is the last day of the beta, so I'm unsure that's even going to happen. But Necromancer has been one of the best classes I've played in Diablo in a long ass time. I can tell you that. And especially in Diablo 4, I feel this class will be classified as overpowered and maybe too strong in certain circumstances. Let's open that. Let me interact. I got barrier, I'm safe. Then blood mist. Do a bit of damage, thank you. Love the barrier opportunity that you get from the legendary gear. Ulti. Nice, that combo. That combo. Killing the boss like it's nothing. You're gonna love that. So whenever you get a chance to go into blood mist, just do it. That's like your main form of the whole kit that works out really well. So the build has been made for that. To pretty much spam blood mist whenever you can. Especially in a group of enemies like that. That was perfection right there. Just deletes them like it's nothing. There we go, nice. Open the gate. And level 25 is the highest that you can go right now in the beta. Most likely, maybe in the future, if there's another playtest, another beta, hopefully it's higher. But right now, 25 is max. So I don't expect it to be changing anytime soon. So this is the best build, technically, on Necromancer right now. Has to be. If it's not, I'm shocked. Because that is insane. To have the cooldown ready back so darn quickly is amazing. I went to 2 by accident. I went to another blood mist because I had no clue. Okay, let's open it up. Straight to boss, hopefully. Ulti. Blood mist again. Perfect. Perfect combination. Gloves. Legendary. I will take that in a heartbeat. People are saying it's the weakest class in the game, being Druid. I am unsure of that. I haven't actually used it myself. Or play with other classes to see how it works in conjunction. But maybe that's a class we'll pick up in the future. Make that busted too. I think that'd be quite fun. Look at that damage. Look at that. Oh my god. It never gets old. Never gets old. Easy kill. Barrier on us. We're 100% invincible. Not going to take any damage of any sort. Everyone's dead here. There's no one alive at all. No chance. I went to another blood mist. So guaranteed immunity for so bloody long alongside barrier. Okay, let's go to the next room. Give me the boss. Give me the boss. I'm ready to see how much damage it does to him. Okay, there we go. Found the boss. Let's delete him. Go for that. First. Get some stacks going. Perfect. Yeah, I went to blood mist, but I'm too far. This works though. This works. Bit of damage. At the same time, this corpse being dropped continuously. Let's activate these as well. Because any skeleton mages can keep throwing corpses at a target. And creating corpses. Then blood mist around him. Back to half HP. Nice. I gotta keep my distance. Skeleton's actually carrying big time here. Look at that. Oh my god. And I'm taking no damage now. 100% safe. 100% safe. Easy days. And it's dead. Just like that. A walk in the park. Absolute walk in the park. Drop some legendaries. Or rares. But I need it. We got a new codex of power. Perfect. Very, very nice. But that's potential you have with this build. It is disgustingly good. There's a lot of damage, a lot of tankiness, a lot of benefits overall, and wave clearing massive crowds becomes super easy. So going through dungeons like this, which it can be tedious using any other class, and also a lot more tedious when you don't have any skeletons with you, the skeleton crew, But with this combination, altogether, this build works wonders. I do enjoy it. I do think it's one of the best builds in the game, especially for the Necromancer class. I highly suggest using it if you have time to play it, or in the future when you have the game in your hands and you have the chance to play the class, build it the way I did, as we described. There's so much fun to be had here, and it can also be modified even further to allow for other abilities to go in conjunction. Because we have other legendary items, or other exotic items, which have effects of blight, which we could maybe put blight into this, so we can have blight explosions as well with the blood effects that we have from Blood Mist, all together in conjunction if we had more points to utilize to make that dream come true. Because that'd be really, really fun in my opinion. But mates, tell me your opinions and thoughts in the comment section down below. Do you think this is the best Diablo 4 build in the game, or the best Necromancer build, the Booming Blood Necromancer? I'd love to know in the comment section down below. As always, mates, it is a pleasure to have you guys on the channel as we're through this, and I'll catch you, mates, next time. Bye-bye. Road to 200k subscribers. Let's get it, mates.